Well, hey there everybody, welcome back into the kitchen. I thought in keeping with the last video and kind of in keeping with the holidays, I would try something a little bit different. I'm making another fudge today, but I'm making a rum raisin fudge. That was always a really popular flavor combination in my family growing up around the holidays. So I'm not entirely sure how well this is going to work with the raisins being a dried fruit inside the fudge, but we'll find out together. Let's get started. So starting off this batch of fudge, once again we're using that same basic recipe. It's supposed to be a microwave recipe, but like I said in the last video, doing this particular type of fudge, I've discovered if I take it to about 240 degrees, then I get a good solid fudge. So microwave can just go and sit. So while this is slowly getting to temperature, I'm just going to get out the rest of my needed ingredients. I've got my rum flavoring here. I've got my 1.5 cups of icing sugar. I probably should sift this. If I have time left after the dishes, I will. And I also have 1 cup of golden raisins. Because, you know, golden fudge, golden raisins, it just seemed appropriate for me. So, yeah, we'll check back on this as it gets closer to 240 and when I'm done more dishes. Well, once again, we're at almost 250, so that's over my 240 I was looking for. I'm going to pull this off the heat. Let it cool back down. Apparently I should let it get to about 110. I don't know, it only dropped to about 160 last time and it worked out okay. Still need to sift that before I put it in, but I got some time. I got 100 degrees to drop here. So, back to the dishes while I wait. Well, now that we've let this cool down, as much as I had the patience for, I'm going to add our raisins. And you'll notice it's in a different bowl. I sifted the icing sugar. And our rum flavoring, which takes 2 hands. We'll take a minute here and we'll mix this all up nice and thoroughly. I've got this on the lowest setting, so I don't want it to be too annoying on the camera. I'm not exactly a southpaw, so doing this left-handed is a little weird for me. We'll get back at the pouring stage. Once again, I'm using my silicone loaf pan here. Oh, the problem with letting it cool and then trying to do this one-handed. Anyway, I'm going to fill up this loaf pan, and I'll show you that in a minute or two here. Alright, well, I've got a couple of things to take care of in town, so I'll leave these to sit in the fridge, and we'll check them later on when I get back. Well, here we are, moment of truth. Let's see how it comes out of here. Well, honestly, that's not quite as pretty as the previous batch of fudge. I've got some little spots here that didn't quite fill up, but how does it taste? Cut off the end here. Seems fairly firm. Maybe should have chosen a different knife for this adventure. Looks good to me. The raisins seem fairly intact. I'm not seeing a lot of moisture or anything around them, which honestly I was quite worried about, because there is still, you know, a little bit of moisture in a raisin, not a lot. Alright, taste it. So we got a nice close look at the fudge. Doesn't look too bad. You can see a little bit of raisin in there. Alright. I should not be this close in the camera. Oh well. It's delicious. It's a little softer. Maybe I didn't get it to quite the right temperature for long enough, or maybe the raisins threw it off just that little bit. But all in all, this is some tasty rum and raisin fudge. If you don't mind a slightly smooshy fudge, give it a try. If you do try it, maybe raise the temperature like I said. But yeah, this is delicious. I have a mess to clean up. So thank you for joining me here in the kitchen. I will see you guys next time.